Antarctica, once a symbol of icy permanence, is now rapidly changing. Scientists warn of abrupt shifts with global consequences. The warming planet is destabilizing Antarctica's ice, triggering feedback loops. This isn't a distant future, it's happening now. Our decisions in the next decade are crucial. Limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius is vital to prevent irreversible changes. The stability we assumed is more fragile than imagined. Antarctica's changes could reshape coastlines and alter climates worldwide. We are all connected to Antarctica, and its troubles are now our own. Antarctica's ice is disappearing at an alarming rate. Once a fortress of frozen stability, this vast continent is now at the front line of climate change. The transformation is visible from space, as massive sheets of ice shrink year after year, revealing a landscape in flux. Sea ice, once stable and seemingly eternal, is now retreating rapidly, accelerating regional warming. The loss of this protective layer not only changes the face of Antarctica, but also disrupts the delicate balance of the planet's climate system. The loss of reflective ice exposes dark ocean, which absorbs more heat from the sun. This process, known as the albedo effect, means that as more ice disappears, the ocean warms even faster, creating a feedback loop that is difficult to reverse. This vicious cycle threatens to make Antarctic summers ice-free within decades, a scenario once thought impossible. The consequences would ripple far beyond the polar regions, affecting weather patterns and sea levels worldwide. Glaciers, especially the massive West Antarctic ice sheet, are at risk of irreversible collapse. These ancient rivers of ice hold back vast amounts of water, and their stability is crucial for the world's coastlines. Warm ocean water now undermines these glaciers from below, melting their bases and speeding their collapse. This hidden threat is accelerating the loss of ice at a pace that surprises even the most seasoned scientists. The Thwaites Glacier, ominously nicknamed the Doomsday Glacier, is deteriorating fast. Its immense size and instability make it a focal point for researchers and a symbol of the urgent crisis unfolding in Antarctica. Its collapse could raise global sea levels by several feet, triggering further instability in surrounding glaciers and threatening millions of people living in coastal communities. The potential chain reaction could destabilize the entire West Antarctic ice sheet, unleashing even more water into the oceans and reshaping coastlines around the world. The stakes are high, and the time to act is now. Scientists and activists are sounding the alarm, urging immediate action to reduce emissions and protect this fragile environment. The future of our coastlines and the lives of generations to come depend on how we respond to this crisis. Antarctica's story is a warning and a call to action for us all. Antarctica's melting ice has profound global impacts, reaching far beyond the frozen continent itself. As temperatures rise, vast sheets of ancient ice are breaking apart at an unprecedented rate, sending massive volumes of fresh water into the world's oceans. This process is not just a local phenomenon, it's a global crisis in the making. When land-based ice melts, it directly adds to sea level rise, unlike sea ice, which is already floating and has a much smaller effect. The distinction is crucial, as the majority of Antarctica's ice is land-based, making its loss especially dangerous for coastal communities worldwide. Recent studies show that both Antarctica and Greenland are losing ice at accelerating rates, and this ongoing ice loss is already contributing to measurable increases in global sea levels, threatening low-lying regions and island nations. If the West Antarctic ice sheet were to collapse entirely, scientists estimate that global sea levels could rise by as much as 3 meters or nearly 10 feet over the coming centuries, a scenario that would reshape coastlines around the world. Such a dramatic rise would inundate major coastal cities, submerge entire neighborhoods, and force millions of people to abandon their homes, creating climate refugees and putting immense pressure on infrastructure and resources. The influx of cold, fresh meltwater from Antarctica also disrupts global ocean circulation patterns, which play a vital role in regulating Earth's climate and distributing heat around the planet. These changes threaten marine ecosystems, endangering species that depend on stable conditions, and challenge scientists working to understand and protect these fragile environments. As ocean currents slow down, less heat is transported away from the tropics, intensifying global warming and making weather patterns more unpredictable and extreme. The consequences of these changes in Antarctica will ripple across the globe, affecting weather, agriculture, and the lives of billions of people, no matter where they live. Our climate's stability is deeply connected to these distant, icy waters, reminding us that what happens in Antarctica truly matters to us all. Antarctica's changes threaten its unique ecosystem. Sea ice loss unravels the food web, starting with algae and krill. Emperor penguins face breeding failures due to premature ice breakup. Many colonies risk extinction if trends continue. Other species like Adelie penguins and seals are also struggling. Rapid changes leave little time for adaptation. The Southern Ocean's rich biodiversity is at risk of collapse. We risk losing an entire ecosystem, not just individual species. The urgency to act is clear. Despite grim warnings about the future of our planet, hope remains alive. The story of Antarctica is not just one of loss, but also of resilience and possibility. Each new day brings an opportunity to change our course and protect this fragile world. Our future depends on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, which are the main drivers of climate change. Every ton of carbon we keep out of the atmosphere makes a difference, slowing the melting of ice and preserving vital ecosystems. Transitioning to renewable energy is crucial. By investing in wind, solar, and other clean technologies, we can power our lives while protecting the planet. These solutions are already making a difference in some of the coldest, most remote places on Earth. Protecting forests and improving energy efficiency are vital steps. Forests absorb carbon and provide habitat, while smarter buildings and cities reduce our overall impact. Together, these actions help restore balance to our climate. Limiting warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius is still possible, but time is short. The choices we make in the next few years will determine the fate of Antarctica and the world. Every moment counts in this race against time. Global cooperation and individual action are needed. From international agreements to local initiatives, every effort matters. Working together, we can create a powerful movement for change. Governments, corporations, and individuals must all play a role. Policy changes, business innovation, and everyday choices can add up to a world of difference. We are the first generation to fully understand our impact, and the last with the power to prevent irreversible disaster. The responsibility is ours, but so is the opportunity to inspire hope and action. Antarctica's silent warnings are a call to action for all humanity. The changes we see here are reminders of what is at stake, urging us to act before it's too late. By acting now, we can secure a safe and thriving future for generations to come. The path forward is challenging, but together, we can make a difference that echoes through time.